Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 2 here for this Buncha Berries event, and we are starting off pretty well. First things first, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I apologize if you can hear that loud generator they got going on out front of my place. They're doing some construction out there. They have been going all morning. It's been like 3 hours. I was hoping that they would take a lunch or turn it off at some point. So far, they haven't. So if you can hear that, I apologize. I'm sorry. And it is what it is sometimes. It's just part of living in the city sometimes. But we are starting off with 3,672 sneaky snacking. That is from since I woke up this morning. So that gives you an idea of how long I've been waiting on that generator to turn off. But I did get some Pokemon on the team that we weren't quite expecting. I unfortunately wasn't able to do the full berry team that we set up yesterday overnight. Gardevoir, seemingly it was not expert mode that was the problem. Gardevoir did not perform. The team went to bed with 50% energy last night. So that's not good. Not good at all. But we did get a bunch of berries because, you know, we're getting 4 berries per collection from Ninetales with the berry finding. I'm hoping for some extra tasty odds here. Sadness, big sad. Am I still on expert mode? Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe we're still in expert mode. A skill trigger from Raichu and not from Dedenne is kind of fun. Okay, well, I mean, at least we got, again, 4 berries every time he brings in a berry. The 163 for those Lepa berries. I want to see what the wow. I want to see what the Raichu berry is going to look like. Once we get that, I know that Musharna, every time it collects berries, brings in 4, and it's a little over 1,000 for every berry production that Musharna provides. Which is nice, but let's see, those Greppa berries, there we go. Oh, also 163. Interesting, okay. So I guess maybe our Ninetales is just slightly faster than Raichu, and maybe that's why, specifically, my Ninetales with its sub-skills might be slightly faster than Raichu, and that's why Ninetales is being preferred by the help me pick auto-selection thing going on. I haven't actually looked at my production comparison or the Pokemon box to compare the two right now, but, you know, maybe that's something we should have done yesterday, and I just completely forgot about it with everything going on. But, yeah, let's go ahead and make some breakfast. Let's get this out of the way and see what we can do. I have plenty of ingredients for a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and throw in those herbs for the pot filler. That's good stuff. Green grass salad. Boopity doop doop. It did not finish fast enough. Yeah, no extra tasty. No surprise there. I did get extra tasty lunch, but I had to make an inferior salad because we weren't getting the ingredients we needed. I'm trying to remember what I made. It was whatever the next one down is that's not the apple acid egg salad, because that one we didn't have the pot space for. So I guess calm mind fruit salad would probably be it. I think that's what I made. Got the extra tasty on that. Didn't get a chance to build up any more extra tasty odds, which is unfortunate, but I am trying to use more berry finders this time around since it is the Buncha Berries event. So we might change things up a little bit. For now, let's grab our 197 sleep points. That'll put us at a grand total of 3,123. There it is. Very close. Very close. Not close enough, though. And for our daily lottery, maybe we can get... oh, a dream cluster. I'll take that. I was hoping for 100 diamonds, but I will take more dream shards. I will take more. All right. All of our morning stuff out of the way. If you give me a skill trigger now, ooh, I was going to be so upset. All of that morning stuff out of the way. Let's jump into this sleep report and let's see what we can get going on here. We know one thing that's going to show up. We talked about it yesterday, so we know we're going to see the Natu. I did get enough. Maybe just barely enough. I don't know. I was going to say I might have gotten enough drowsy power to get that 3-star, but I don't think I actually did since I only got 97 sleep score. And wow, 1% dozing. Okay. Snoozing type sleep. Anyway, I don't think I got enough drowsy power to get that 3-star Natu on top of all the other sleep spawns or all the other spawns that we're going to get. So we probably didn't get that. But we'll see. We do have 2 3-stars. These are natural, though, so they're not going to count towards our, 35.2 million. I think that's a bit shy. Maybe a million shy or something like that. But yeah, We'll see what's up. We probably got a 2-star Natu. That's going to be my guess. Couple of Doduos. They're cute. I like that little 3-star Doduo up there. Wow, only 5. Only 5 sleep styles? Okay, I mean, we knew one of them was going to be new, but I wasn't expecting 3 new sleep styles today. There he is. There's that cutie. Little Natu right there. All right. Is that the 1 or the 2? It is the 2. Okay, wings spreading sleep. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. New sleep style discovered.
This Pokemon cannot fly because its wings are not yet fully grown, but it can move by hopping with its outstanding jumping power. It can be seen stretching out its legs while sleeping, and this closely resembles the way it moves when it hops onto tree branches.
Which those little birds, the little finches in real life that hop around are so stinking cute. So I imagine it gonna be the same. I got another one. I got 2 Natu. All right, so only 2 new sleep styles, unless I got a third 2-star Natu. But yeah, super cute. I did get a third. Okay. So only 1 new sleep style today, not 3. We got 3 2-star Natus. I mean, I also used a friend instance, so there's a hungry one right there. Okay. Well, how do we handle this? I mean, okay. I think we do a little gambling today. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go buy some biscuits. Let's get I think we need 5 today. So let's get 5 biscuits. Let's see what we can do. We are gonna get the shop reset soon. Today's the last day of the month, right? I think. So I think shop resets tomorrow. Yes, today is the last day of the month. Oh, 7 hours till update. It resets today. So we're gonna buy 5. We don't need to buy them all, but we'll buy 5. We're gonna do a little bit of gambling. We're gonna see if we can get all 3, but it's gonna take a little bit of luck. You know what? First things first, let's get this Torchic out of the way. Let's go ahead and catch that. And then, of course, I shouldn't have done that. That was the luck I needed to get the crit cap on this hungry Natu. Okay, well, Torchic bronze badge, that's good. It's a good start to the Buncha Berries event. Not a crit cap. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's go ahead and feed you. Worst case scenario, it gets full here. Don't get full. Don't get full. Don't get full. Don't get full. Don't get... Nice. Okay. So, we for sure are going to catch 2 of them. I want to try to catch a 3rd, but I don't know how possible that's going to be. We are going to have to buy more biscuits. Potentially. Let's go with you first. If one of you was shiny, that would have been fantastic. That would have been nice. Big hit here would be nice too. No dice. All right, well, it is what it is. Is what it is. And then we feed you the 1 biscuit. Catch the 2nd one. We are gonna have to buy 1 more biscuit. We're gonna have to buy 1 more, and we're gonna see what happens. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy 1 more. And what we do after that depends on what happens here. All right. Depends on what happens. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay. So we stop there. That's what we do. No big hit there means we stop. There's no point in continuing on. We have it set up to where the next one we catch immediately with a premium biscuit. And there's no point in wasting more biscuits just for the overwhelming likelihood to be that it is going to get full. So we chill. That's what we do. We chill out. We've already got 3 really good mana, so we don't need to catch that. We caught a Torchic and 2 Natu. So, you know, a good start to the Buncha Berries event. And we, of course, send out 1 of the 3 2-star pictures that we got. Plus, being 2-star, we got a decent amount of candies today. That's 18. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. We got 2,099 research XP and 4,689 dream shards for a grand total of 6,000 788 dream shards. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. All right. This is good stuff. Somewhere around there. I feel like that math was wrong. The more I think about it, the more I think that math was wrong. Anyway, level 15 and naive for this Torchic here. Berry finding at level 10. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And then we've got ABC, also kind of nice. Not the best. Min-max wise, we want AAA, but I'm not worried about that. I am fine with ABC because that means we get a variety of ingredients that we can build up over time and use them when we need them. But we do know that level 10 is berry finding, so that's good. Ingredient finder, not so much. We don't really want that. Research XP bonus, also okay. Not the best thing. We do want some speed. Skill level up M, also not bad, because that means it can recharge its own energy even more effectively for those times when our healer is not showing up at all. And then inventory up M. Okay. Naive, though. I feel like that's not exactly what we want. It's not the worst. XP gains up, main skill chance down. So really the only thing this has going for it is the berry strength from that berry finding S, which is still going to be pretty good. It's just not as good as it could be, you know? Let's go ahead and take a look at level 50. That's kind of where we usually default to. 38.3 thousand for a perfect one, and this one's only 25.9. So yeah, we could definitely do a lot better. Although funny enough, probability-wise of catching better is pretty low. At least for a berry strength Pokemon. Relative strength is only 31% above neutral. Like I said, could be better, could be a whole lot worse. At least we got berry finding. And doesn't require any sub-skill seed investment until level 100, which is like 17.32 years away. So, you know, not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. I think we're going to keep this one. At least it is a berry finder. We can use it if we need to. I do believe we already have a berry finding one, but I don't know. Let's go take a look real quick. Torchic, do we already have a berry finding one? Never hurts to have multiples. Oh, no, we don't. This is our first berry finding Torchic. Okay, well, at least we got one. That's a good start to the day. Good start to the day, good start to the week. This one's level 15, and it is a Torchic. Boom, it is a male Torchic, and we save, and then we name it. There we go. Finally clicked on the right thing. B83, berry finding. There we go, job done. Sweet. Moving on swiftly to one of the Natus. There he is, super adorable. Our first ever Natu. How good is it gonna be? Level 16 and hasty. Okay, so that's XP gains up. But not berry finding at level 10, which is all right. We, didn't really expect that. Ingredient wise, we've got triple eggs. Ooh, that's kind of good. For us always hurting for eggs, that's kind of good. It's not the best min-maxi. Min-maxi would be AAB or ABB, but AAA is not bad, not bad. Level 10 sub-skill trigger. Ooh. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. Helping speed S, skill trigger M, and berry finding all the way at 75 with skill level up S. Okay. With a hasty nature, which is XP gains up and energy recovery down, I feel like this is a solid candidate for a total strength calculation. Since we do get the ingredients from the main skill, I kind of feel like it's a solid candidate for total strength, or at least a decent candidate for it. Maybe. We'll check berry strength here in just a second. Berry finding at 75. Yeah, it's berry finding, but that's just so far out. It's not worth it. We'd have to fight all the way through without it. I mean, it is XP gains up, but it's not good enough. 52 PR on total strength with less on berry strength, at least for now. I think we could do better. Honestly, we can do better. If this was berry finding, if you swapped skill trigger S and berry finding, I would probably just say, yep, that's it, wrap it up, hunt's over. But that is not the case. That is not the case. It is slightly better on berry strength, but only because berry finding is putting in so much work. Yeah, I don't think this is the one. I think we move on and look at the next one. We can do better. We can definitely do better. Where is Xatu again? There you are. Another Natu, level 16 in Impish. Still not berry finding at 10, but that's kind of what we expected. AAB. That's pretty good. That's the min-maxy one. So that's good. Can we min-max those sub-skills? Can we get helping speed at 10 and berry finding at 25, please? Or helping bonus and then berry finding? That'd be great. Dream shard bonus. That's not bad. Helping speed M is also good. If we get berry finding at 50, that might be it. No, we didn't. We got skill trigger S and M again with inventory up S. No berry finding at all. I mean, ingredient finding down is good. That's what we're looking for. But, I mean, still not what we're looking for entirely, you know? I think we keep going. Total strength-wise, it's going to be better. Or maybe about the same, to be honest with you. Maybe about the same. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. 53 PR, 52, it keeps bouncing back and forth. Settled out exactly the same. The magic number of the day is 52. Yeah, we're gonna keep hunting. This is not that great. Not that great. It's decent. Not great. Berry strength-wise, that helping speed is doing a lot of work. It's certainly better than the last one. Simply because it has strength and ingredient finding down nature. The nature and the helping speed are really putting in a lot of work for this thing. So we could do better, though. We could do better. I know probability doesn't make it look like we can, but we can. We can definitely do better. I think... Do we save this one, though? I think this is the one we save. Just for now. If we don't catch anything better, this one's pretty decent. It's not as good as I would like, but it's decent enough, you know? If we don't catch anything better, which there is a strong possibility that we do not. All right, let's go ahead and name this one. We got B76 is what I'm gonna call it. That's what that's looking like. 75? Nope, you lied to me. No, it is 76. All right, whatever. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be the one we're gonna save for now. And yeah, we're gonna move on. Sadly, the hunt isn't over immediately. But that's kind of a good thing. That means we get to keep hunting more Natu. But also means we got to spend more biscuits. But you know, that's all right. It's not the end of the world. Is what that is. Not the end of the world. All right, let's go ahead and check this news. Let's see what's up. Do we have any? We do not have any new news. We also have no new medals, but we do have new community reports. So that's gonna be interesting. Let's see how many we got. 30. Nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That doubled up out of 30. Very good. Right about 40% odds. That's not bad at all. Not bad. I think it's like 39, 38%, somewhere around there. Not bad. I take those all day, every day. All right. Quick and easy news out of the way. Skill trigger. Hey, sometimes you just got to ask nicely. There we go. There's one. So that's 20% extra tasty odds for lunch. Skill trigger. No, because sometimes it doesn't work, you know? 2 apples, lovely. Not what I wanted to see. 4 berries, that is what I want to see. That is 163 times 4, so that's gonna be like 400 and what is that? No, 652. I think every time. 652 every time that Ninetales produces berries, and 246 is like 984 every time Mana produces berries, so not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Team-wise, though, what do we need to do? Let's check our salad situation. It was Calm Mind fruit salad that I made. Okay. We have enough for green grass salad for a hot minute. I still have Dragonite. No, I still need to put Dragonite on the team to get more oil. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest with you. It's kind of a trade-off. So here's the trade-off. We could either do Calm Mind Salad or Green Grass Salad. Green Grass lets me use both Victory Bells, the tomato one and the tomato potato one, to stay on top of that, while also still getting the favored Durin berries. Lets me use Beware to get the favored fighting berries, the cherry berries, and keep getting corn. The only one that doesn't produce a favored berry is Dragonite, but it's Yachi berries, so they're super strong, and he's got berry finding, so double those. Plus level 60 berries, or 61 berries, maybe, I forget. I think level 60 berries. So really strong double berries, but not favored. Whereas the Calm Mind Fruit Salad means I have to use Venusaur for the Durin berries to get the honey, and still use Beware for the corn for the cherry berries, so that's a wash, that doesn't matter. And then for apples, we would need to use Scaladirge would be the only choice we have. There's no apple gatherer that I have that would get a favored berry here that I can think of off the top of my head. So there's that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, is what path do we want to go down? I kind of want to swap. I wanted to get a little bit more extra tasty odds. I was hoping that having Dedenne on the team for a couple hours would be all we needed to get 30-40% extra tasty odds, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So I think we're gonna swap Dedenne for Dragonite. At least we got 20% extra tasty odds. That doubles our base rate, so you know that's better than nothing. We're gonna get Dragonite back on the team. We're gonna get those double berries. We're gonna get the oil and some more pot filler. You know what? I mentioned it earlier. Let's go ahead and check right now who's gonna be better for this scenario. Let's go to our filter. No, our view configuration. That's the one. Let's sort by berry strength. And we are on Lapis. Now let's see who our best berry gatherers are for Lapis. Oh, his Ninetales. Ninetales actually brings in more berries and more strength than Raichu, by a significantly higher margin than I expected. It is the speed. It is that helping speed M. Okay, well, we will leave Ninetales on the team then. Somehow, right, Ninetales, well, I say somehow, we just determined its speed. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. But 54,441 versus Raichu's 46,605. Plus, bringing in a little bit more corn, plus the potential for that healing skill to go off, since somebody else is slacking. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that. We're going to we're gonna have a pretty interesting little team this time around. We're gonna get this Ninetales. We are going to put Victory Bell on the team. The potato tomato. No, I think we're gonna put this one on the team. Yeah, let's focus on tomatoes because we do need a lot more tomatoes than we need potatoes, and the other Victory Bell brings in way more potatoes than tomatoes. So let's go ahead and run this team. I think this is pretty solid for a while. So let's do that, and that should let us stay on top of stuff. Gardevoir is going to bring in some corn throughout the day as well as Ninetales, so that will help us stave off the corn for a little bit. But when we do need corn, we can swap out Victory Bell for Beware. There it is. Got to think about it sometimes. The name is in that carousel, and I just can't get it to rotate around to the right slot. Anyway, we can swap out for the Beware, but I'm going to do my best to keep Musharna and Ninetales on the team as much as possible. And whenever possible, try to get Dedenne on the team and get some extra tasty odds. I think that's the plan. We're going to do a bit more of a hybrid berry cooking approach than what I normally do. Trying to step outside my comfort zone a little bit. I really wanted to do a full berry team, but I just can't justify the Dream Shard investment that I would have to make when we have Amber Canyon right around the corner, which by Amber Canyon, I specifically mean pot expansions. Right around the corner. So I'm finding it really difficult to justify that investment that I would need in order to make that work. As much as I really like the idea of the triple Musharna with Gardevoir and Cresselia, I just can't justify it. It's really difficult for me to do that. And then Dragonite right there. Dragonite, I think, is producing more strength for berries. Like, whenever it does get berries, that was what, 526? Yeah. So every time Dragonite gets berries, it's like 85, 90% what Ninetales is doing. So that's why having Dragonite is on the team, because when it does get berries, it's not that bad, even though it's not favored. So it's pretty good. Plus we get corn, or not corn, we get oil and plenty of fiery herbs for pot fillers. So that's good. I think this is a pretty solid team right now. Yeah, I like this team. I like this team. We may change it a little more. We may go more berry focused as the week goes on. But I'm liking where we're at. I think we're in a really good place. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I would love a skill trigger from you, Musharna. We haven't gotten one yet at all, which I was hoping to get at least a little bit of extra dream shards from Musharna since we're not on expert mode anymore. It's kind of offset that loss of dream shards, but Musharna's not helping me out there. I really would also... Oh, this was something I wanted to mention. I didn't learn this until after yesterday's video. It was mentioned in the comments as well as several times in the Discord. The extra berry that you get whenever your Pokemon produce berries does not apply in sneaky snacking mode. So I wanted to run the berry team overnight. Let's see, this team that we had, where's it at? This team, I wanted to run them overnight. But all that does is get them into sneaky snacking mode faster with the extra berry they produce. But then once they hit that sneaky snacking mode, they're no longer getting the benefits of that extra berry. As fast as they are, may not matter as much, but just know that you can't just put your Pokemon into sneaky snacking mode this week. You will need to collect from them to take full advantage of that extra berry. Just wanted to point that out because, like I said, I didn't know about that until after the fact, and I wanted to make sure you guys did know about that. But that said, I would like to put this team on overnight, get some XP on that Cresselia. Speaking of XP, we do need to do our mini candy boost. Get some XP on that Cresselia, but again, it would take so much investment. Plus, we don't have the main skill seeds to invest in Cresselia right now. I think I have like 2 main skill seeds on me. So I couldn't get that team together to do what I want to do. It is what it is. It's just bad timing. Bad timing. There's always something to invest in, and it's never at the right place at the right time. So let's do one more mini candy boost on Suicune here. And I will have to check and see if this means we can get to level 50 anytime soon with Suicune, because I feel like we're getting pretty close. I feel like we're getting close to where we can do that without boosting, which means that we can switch our mini candy boost target to something else that we also want to work on. So yeah, interesting investments ahead. But for now, I believe that is where I wanted to wrap things up for today. We'll see what happens with Gardevoir and the team if I can swap into that berry team overnight, because even though we can't get the extra berry in sneaky snacking mode, I would like to have a bunch of berries coming in overnight. That would be nice. Plus Cresselia's skill would be nice, even though it's only level 1. Still would be nice to get the extra berries, considering I don't have anything else that I can work on, or not work on, take advantage of with the berry burst. I don't have anything. I don't have a good Mimikyu. I have that kind of okay Rufflet that is just even more kind of okay with a Nature Mint, but that would also take a ton of investment. And yeah, That's just kind of what everything comes back down to. My typical play style is cooking focused, and so when Bunch of Berries week rolls around, I'm just not prepared for it because all my investments have been in making sure I'm ready to play the game the way I want to play. So while this event is fun and great, it's just not conducive to the way I typically play. So we're just trying to see what we can do with it, and you know what? Let's go ahead and see what we can do with this lunch. Let's make lunch and get something good, hopefully, to send you guys off with. I kind of want that extra tasty. That would be really nice. 20% extra tasties are very, very good. Very good thing. Come on. No, we didn't get it. That's all right. It was a 1 in 5 chance. 4 in 5 that we didn't make it. But 65,593 is a pretty great way to send this off. Bare minimum, or at the most, we need 2 more to get this to level 64. So green grass salad is well on its way to doing good things for us in the future. But for now, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, SDK Posse, Blushing Sarah, and our newest ace trainer, the Flying J. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $1 per month by clicking that join button right below this video, and you can find the links to all my socials and live stream channels and the Discord in the description. Come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and play other video games with us while we have some fun. But other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.